Okay, here we go. We're back for round two.
Back for round
it's about
two.
to fire, and
It's been an eternity for us, but for you, it's only been like as long as it took.
we've just been sitting here bullshitting for like 20 minutes, seriously, because
That was
no one
quick.
was even close. That was very quick. That was a lot quicker than we could have anticipated. Although I'm hoping it happens again.
Yeah, right. Absolutely, yes. We definitely always want to play first in a deck like this.
Oh, that's not a hand.
And this is probably the first mulligan of the draft, and I think that that's a smart mulligan.
It's an easy mulligan. We have our higher curve stuff. Oh, that's another mulligan.
Another mulligan. You know, a mold of 5 is better than a bad 6, and that's a bad 6 right there.
That's a bad 6. I'll play that.
Wow.
That is a hand I will
That's
play.
a great hand.
I guess we're fine with just dropping Hateblade turn 1.
Because we don't have a 2-drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing first. It's a little bit bummed. We're going to be real low
drop
on...
the land first. I know how to play Magic. I promise.
You know, it's very casual. We cast spells with mana just in our hand. It comes into play.
Promise you I have it.
It comes into play tapped, adding white. Jungle Hollow. We're all going to do that.
Yes.
Drew Debilitating Injury.
Which is good.
Yep. You know, we're at this
Jungle
point.
Hollow.
We're at this point in this right now where kind of lands or spells both work.
Yeah, we want anything, really.
A land turns on Raider Spoils, which would be nice to still be able to get in. And spells, you know, there's a good chance that we're not going to be drawing 6-7 drops because we really didn't pack our deck with much other than 1, 2, and 3 drops. Yeah. A mold of 5 in this deck is actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, this hand has the potential to get there, especially with drawing that injury. If we can rip a land and kill his morph when he drops it,
yep,
I think we'll be just fine.
Yep, especially because he's on the slow train. Oh, maybe not.
It's okay because we're just going to attack through that.
Yep, we have.
He's certainly not going to block.
Yep.
We won't debilitating injury it, however.
Oh, God, no. Leyland, you know...
Just swing, he won't block, so we get in for another damage.
Every land we draw is so great right now.
Yes.
Maybe not every land we draw. The next land we draw is great. And you're sad?
I'm a little worried because either I'm not clicking well or we're lagging a bit, and sometimes things go poop like that. But we're not going to cast anything here, and we're just going to yield here too.
Mm-hmm. Like the guy's name, Carnage, spelled like Karn. So that's
nice.
Clever. Look at you. Way to go. So does he want to eat a turn? I mean, if he outlasts right here and does nothing else, we get a free card.
If we draw a land.
If we draw land. There's a lot of ifs. But
a lot of ifs, but...
He doesn't know that, which is awesome, which might lead him to outlasting. Nope.
Is that a morph?
Yep.
That's a morph.
Hey, it's a morph.
Well, we have our own Disowned Ancestor, and we'll probably just injury this morph, yeah?
I think injuring the morph is really good.
So we're going to injury the morph, swing in.
Yep, keep black up.
And
play
then play this.
Ancestor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. What'd we get?
Ponyback Brigade. Oh,
okay.
Weird. What is this, like, Obzon Mardu? We did not get the pod that is playing blue, which is totally different than Cube.
yeah, it's weird to play against other colors.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, and then... we'll still have a play. That was actually a good draw.
Yep.
Not the land we wanted, but...
But the land we need...
Also, now if we draw a land, this will be able to hit and draw us cards, because it'll be a 1/4.
Oh, you're right, and it's a warrior, too.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, good call.
Oh.
It was nice at the time.
Nice for the breeze, bad for the noise.
Yeah. People be hollering.
Yeah. Plus, we don't want
Oh, yeah, do that, and don't drop anything.
Oh, please.
And then us draw a land. Everything we want, happen.
Well.
Okay.
Kintry
that's not what we wanted
is
at all.
not my favorite. That's the deck that wanted the Kintry.
Well, that's a bummer. I mean, he can't attack with it.
Right.
Which is fine. And we're just going to outlast our Ancestor, yeah?
Yeah. Yep. Outlast our Ancestor, and if he wants to... Then this is the other side of Hateblade.
Yeah.
You know?
We've gotten a couple damage in, which is fine. But also now it can hold the fort while we get our lands that we desperately need.
Yeah.
But once we get there, God, we have a good setup here.
Yeah, we're doing okay with that. I mean, we can get some lifelink back and kind of do that sort of situation. But he's got 4 cards in hand and lands to play spells, so I'm not in love with our position. Part of me wishes that we had the kin tree, but...
You can attack us for 1. That is fine.
Mm-hmm. You did it. We took 1.
What you got?
Morph.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So we hit the 4th land. So what does that mean for us?
What does that mean?
I don't, I like spells, but I almost don't want to take a turn off a Hateblade.
Right. Yeah, that is tough. So I don't think we drop spoils here.
We're not.
I think it's between
anymore.
Battle Priest and the Boon.
Does it suck that I almost want to do nothing?
And just hold up Hateblade Boon.
I mean, we can hold up Hateblade Boon. That might lead us into a good blocking situation.
We can't do both for sure.
Right, absolutely. But maybe maybe he attacks with the morph, and then we
just wait for 1 more land.
Yeah.
So let's see. What's the worst case scenario here? If we cast Battle Priest, worst case scenario I think is he swings into us. We have a 3/2, a 1/5, and a 1/1, all of which are vanilla. One has lifelink, I guess.
Right.
If he flips this to an Obzon Guide, we block it,
right,
which is fine, and then we take
6.
Not even 6 because we can block with the Battle Priest if we want, which maybe we wouldn't. So we take 6, gain 1, take 5.
Take 5. Okay, yeah, maybe it's better
to have a board, and then the Boon is just way better.
Yeah. Okay, maybe it's better to progress our board.
I just feel like if we take a turn off and do nothing, and he plays anything,
we're so far behind.
Yeah. And we'll see. I mean, hopefully he's not holding a removal spell.
Right. Removal's bad for us, but removal's worse for us if we do less.
That's true. That is very true.
If we hold up Hateblade mana and then he kills Hateblade, we just kind of sit there going...
And again, if he does all the things we just said and swings in with everything, then we can Raider Spoils and start drawing cards.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not super stoked about where we're at, but we hit our 4th land, and that was really what we needed.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely kin trees coming in. We probably just take it, right?
Yeah, we just take 5 here.
Yeah.
That is fine.
Yep.
You swing 5, and...
we take 5.
That is totes okay. So I feel like if we draw a land here, I want to outlast the Battle Priest, and then hold up Dragonscale Boon.
I agree. I almost like
As long as he doesn't drop another kin tree, which... Okay,
Highland Game. Cool. All right. Woo. You have stuff. You have 2 1s. There are 2 1s.
Well, that's not the land that I was talking about.
Right. Barons is good for later. We don't really have the in right now.
Yeah, we're not going to swing. I think we... Oh, Dragonscale Boon is still just good, though.
It's still good.
So we definitely drop the Barons. That's easy.
I think even Dragonscale Boon, even if we don't get untapped...
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point, we could boon up the 1/5 and turn it into a 3-something with lifelink.
That does seem very good.
And that really is a big old don't attack me button. You know what I mean? Even if it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think this is coming in this turn. There's no reason for it to.
Right.
And I think I'd rather have a 3/7. Even if they kill the Battle Priest, the 3/7 is still very relevant.
It's still going to be
if
good.
It doesn't have lifelink.
And honestly, if the kin tree does come in, which it doesn't, okay. Do we want to boon regardless of what happens?
I don't think so.
You think we'd rather have it as a trick to sucker him in? I don't think they're going to get suckered in. Or maybe we put it on a flyer.
That's exactly making anything, especially when he drops a Hateblade, making any of these 2 bigger doesn't really do anything for us.
We need to hit the air. It's kind of a race to get in the air. I don't know what their deck looks like. I know that our deck looks.
And
not
honestly,
bad.
the Boon on this next turn, we can outlast our Battle Priest and hold up Boon, which is good.
Yeah.
Well, they've definitely presented a hell of a board.
They have. There are those lands.
There's the lands we need. So Battle Priest or Ancestor? Probably Battle Priest, right? We want to have 2 lifelink creatures.
2 lifelink creatures, yeah.
Okay, so we'll just outlast you. And call turn.
Yep.
Honestly, now we can hold up Boon and Hateblade.
Boon and Hateblade. If they start to get real lippy, we can...
Lip them back.
Yeah, we just whip their lip into shape or something. I don't know. Man.
I am worried about this 1/5 trample.
Right. Right.
No, not really.
It's dangerous. Careful.
What you got? Please don't kill it. Oh.
They're the warrior deck that we wish we were.
So you have a warrior, and a warrior, and a warrior, and a warrior. Wow.
Oh, Kintree. God.
That's a thing. Fortunately, we can do okay through this attack that he's going to swing in right now.
Mm-hmm. Here it is.
Okay. So we're going to kill this spirit with our hate blade.
Yes.
We're going to untap and have a 6/5 lifelink to block their ancestor or their captain.
Probably their captain.
And then the 1/5 will block their Highland game.
No, we block their big. Well, yeah, I guess they're Highland games. We can kill it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe
the morph.
I mean, what are they going to flip that we care about?
Yeah, good point.
So I guess we'll Dragon Scale Boon here.
Mm-hmm. Saving a black, yeah.
We kind of can't help but save a black.
Right. Okay. So we block the...
Okay, so this blocks this, right?
I thought that blocked the 3.
Oh, the 3/3.
Yeah, that blocks the 3/3.
So they lose trample. Do we care about their trample? Like, we get a chance to eat this 2/5 that we probably can't otherwise deal with.
Oh, yeah, okay.
At the cost of 1 extra damage. Which damage doesn't matter to us because we're gaining 7 here.
That's true. Yeah, okay, so eat that.
Eat this. This can just block this, or can soak up more damage here. I guess we block this for, again, the 1 damage difference.
Sure.
And then the hate blade
blocks the big one. And then we make it death touchy.
I think that worked out pretty good for us, actually.
Feat of resistance is bad here, but it always is. Nope.
All right. That went great for us.
Yeah, that went very well for us.
How much did he end up doing? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? So, no loss on our part.
Yeah.
Besides a hate blade for his best creature.
Yep.
Okay, that worked out.
Now we have all the life linkiness.
And you know what? We even get to... Oh, we get to injury, kill that, get in with Raider Spoils, gain 7, draw a card.
Yep. That's so big here.
Because we want the Chief dead, yeah?
I think so. Chief of the Morph, but I still think the Chief's probably going to be better in the long game. Than
Raider Spoils. Oh, and we're going to gain 2 more life.
Yep, absolutely. That we're just going to pay right away, but...
That's fine.
That's fine. Well, no, we're going to pay 1, because the human's a cleric.
Mm-hmm. But, all things considered, that went just about perfectly.
Yeah. And then we attack with all day. Hopefully we don't walk into a kill shot. Ah, damn it.
We do. We'll still get to draw a card.
We don't get to gain any life, though.
No, we don't. But, I mean, that was going to happen. We're not playing around it.
Right.
Okay. We do draw the card for
Absolutely draw a card. We need him at this point. We need it. Yeah. Yes, we do. Okay. You know, at this stage in the game, it's pretty
defender. Good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We eat it a little bit here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna get punched, but
depending on what the morph is,
I'm guessing it's an Obson guide. That's my guess.
Worst case scenario is Obson guide, and that's probably what it is. Hey, you got 2 cards in hand. You're gonna pay a bunch of mana to flip your what?
Well, he can't hold up the hate blade and do that. And maybe it's not an Obson guide. Maybe it's another Ponyback Brigade because they put the wrong stuff. Or it could be like a Loxodon.
Right.
The big guy.
The big one, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Well, that is good here.
Yeah, it is. Man.
We'd like to draw ours.
Yeah, we would.
Or something.
Well, there's their hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Man, that kill shot was pretty clutch.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So we have to choose between these two. Probably the Salt Road Patrol?
Probably, yeah, I guess. Yeah, absolutely.
I guess a 3-5 is just better. We don't outlast this.
No. There's no point to it. Yeah, I think Salt Road Patrol.
Okay.
We don't attack.
No, we can't get in.
Right.
So there's no reason to attack, and that's us.
Mm-hmm. That was a very, very well-timed kill shot.
And maybe we could have played around it.
Not attacking with the priest.
Yeah.
Just try to go in for the card and some life and then get it shut down. But then at this point we still have, a couple of different options.
Yeah, that might have been better, but...
Yeah, at this point we're on a clock. We recognize it. Raider Spoils is really making our shit look good. Okay, well...
which one do you want to block with?
Salt Road.
Okay. Should we just double block?
Sure.
I guess that's only bad if he has Ruthless Ripper, which it's still not bad for.
Yeah.
So we're just going to double block your morph.
Mm-hmm.
If he's got something that can kill both of these, kudos.
Yeah, good for you. He wants to kill Salt Road Patrol.
Okay, that's fair.
Yes and no. You've seen a couple of lures out of us. I don't know if I would do that necessarily.
And this one's a warrior as well. Like,
yep.
Okay, it was the one, and we still didn't kill it.
Damn. Well.
It's okay. We kept the one we wanted anyways.
Right.
So.
Bad.
Thank goodness for that swamp.
Yep. Sometimes it just doesn't go well.
Yeah.
Is this game one?
This is game one.
Okay.
So this is probably I think the game is lost as of this point.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him an opportunity to show us more cards.
Right.
In case we care. Death Frenzy seems K, but not great.
Yeah, no.
Most of this game, it would kill an equal number of our stuff as his.
Right.
So that's not where you want to be.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. Do we block sack? I think we block sack.
Sure.
Block. Okay.
Woohoo!
Cuz
might as well. Yep.
Go to 7. Have a 4/3.
Mm-hmm.
Which was something.
Outlast, because why not?
Mm-hmm.
Outlast, because why not? There's no pressure.
Yeah.
If we rip land, we just concede here. Even then.
Yeah, I mean, what are we
let's not even show them we have that. Let's just go to the next game.
And we need the time, too.
Yeah, save a little bit of time.
Okay, as far as sideboarding goes, I don't think we have much we want to bring in. Like, I don't think we want the purse. Or the frenzy.
Mm-hmm.
Or the snakeskin. Do we want dutiful return? To just try to, like, card advantage him?
Card advantage
Like, we have 3 death touchers
that
we could get back with it, and...
Maybe. Death Touch would have been a pretty big game, that game.
Or attendance. I think attendance might be a little too, expensive.
Yeah.
Do we want to go for a dutiful return? Over, like Dragon Scale Boon or something?
Boon, yeah.
Okay.
Let's try that. See how that goes. I'm not really...
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. We'll definitely play first.
Yes, we would like to play first. We would like to keep our 7. No, we wouldn't. We're going to mulligan that.
So bad.
Yep.
Goddamn. Okay.
Okay.
Awkward, but okay.
Yeah, not good, but we'll keep it.
Just that opening hand of no lands was so bad. Or 1 plains. It's weird. I don't think we have a poorly built deck. We're just getting either all or nothing draws. There we go. Would have been nice on turn 1.
Yep, but...
That was the card I was most excited about last thing. Or last hand, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Falconer. Feet is going to be a nice draw for kill shot. Do we only have 1 feat or do we end up with 2?
We have 1.
We have 1?
We got the Battle Priest instead.
That's right. Well,
which was better.
The right pickup, yeah. Morph.
Morph is fine.
Mm-hmm.
We swing both into a morph.
Absolutely.
Or do we level this?
Level it.
I mean, outlast it.
Outlast it, yeah, absolutely.
And play this, so we're going to want to play like a swamp.
Swamp. Outlast, just play it as a 2-1.
Oh, yeah, we could. Well, we can't, because we didn't have it.
Right.
So
yeah, play it as a morph.
Well, we're going to do that after we attack.
Right. Yeah, attack. Absolutely.
Because if he blocks, we'll
right.
just buy it back.
Wow. That card is super good, because it triggers itself a lot of the time.
Yes.
That's very good. And we will have a morph as well. And you don't know what's shiny in our deck.
Not yet.
But you will.
Hopefully.
If we draw a white card, which we have more of. At the beginning, that was a very, very fringe watcher. But
I mean, there was really nothing else that was great in there, and that was before we were in a second color. So,
wow.
Hey, sometimes it works out.
Boy, howdy.
So we drop a Jungle Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We flip a Watcher.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We attack with all.
Right. Do we play the Bondkin for? I guess not.
Not first.
He doesn't have a flash flying blocker that first strike would matter against.
Yeah.
You know? He kill shot something, probably.
Maybe yeah. If he's got it, he's going to kill shot the Falconer here, but worse things have happened.
Right. Or...
Okay.
Really?
You're going to throw away your pony back again. We will do the cool play that we really like to do.
That's my favorite.
Why would you, if you knew, why would you do that?
I don't know if he knows.
I mean, but we showed him that.
That's true.
That's mostly what I mean. You know that we can take full advantage of our mana if you do that.
Right.
The only time I would trade with a Bloodsoaked Champion is if I didn't think they could cast again that turn, or if I thought it would make them not be able to do something else. If they
do
could.
something else, but you knew that we had 4 mana and 4 mana to play.
But maybe he just really doesn't like Ponyback Brigade that he could have flipped up. Well, not this turn.
Right.
Outlast and swing, or do we just go 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9?
In.
No, we just 9.
We just 9 him.
Yeah, and get kill shotted, but still 6 him.
We
I guess he would have had to draw kill shot.
He would have had to draw it. I don't think he would have just blocked for no value last turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we just play the getcha game.
Play a land.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool. We might have this one, barring like a Death Frenzy.
Yeah, Death Frenzy is pretty bad for us. There were a couple going around. No green added. And Hostilities. There we go.
Okay.
There's
that
the Wrath.
One works too.
Okay.
Okay. That's a good way to do it.
Come on. Do we really want to lose to the Wrath? Please don't end Hostilities. Please don't follow up and end Hostilities with good plays.
You know, it's not a card that you just play around. I guess we maybe could have... I mean, even...
We didn't
need to play around the other Death Frenzy, though. Because we would have still had our guy, our Falconer.
That's true.
But... And Hostilities will do it.
Come on.
And sometimes you rip all those lands.
Well, we he doesn't have the best clock on us right now.
No.
But that's probably going to change.
We have flyers to draw.
Right.
You know, either any of our flyers are good here.
A little bit bummed we're not in red.
Yeah, would love an Arrow Storm.
This would be the time. Right.
You are presenting a clock. We want to draw a flyer.
Right.
We have... Well, we've already lost 1, so we have 2 more.
Right. Yeah, we've lost the Falconer. Jesus.
What a flood.
The lands, they keep on flooding. So what is he, 6s here? We can't even buy back our goddamn champion.
Mm-mm.
We need something. Oh, he's gonna get that. So he 9s this here? Or, sorry, 8s this here?
Yeah. If he casts something, we are potentially dead next turn.
Right. I think that counts.
Yep. Well. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not good by any means. But it'll buy us some time.
Right.
Of course, we can only block one of these two with it.
Right, because everything else has got Regenerator First Strike.
Mm-hmm.
Attack with all.
We can't draw anything to get out of this.
I don't think so either.
That was a rough draw.
That was, yeah.
I thought we played well. I mean, maybe we shouldn't have played the Bondkin, I guess, but mostly I did because it made our clock, like...
2 turns?
Yeah.
Yeah, to rip no lands after the... Or rip all lands after the Wrath was really rough.
With 2 lands already in hand.
Yeah.
So we block this. Long Shot Squad. What? Cancel.
Well, we didn't pay for the... What? Yeah, we did.
Oh, I didn't fucking block.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Whatever.
Okay. Yep. You got us.
Cool.
Totally. Fuck you.
Well, that, you know... The Horde Chief.
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
More
we were
lands.
just so dead.
Yeah.
That was a bummer. Sometimes it happens.
The aggro creature deck getting wrathed is just bad.
Yeah, I mean, this deck loses to end hostilities. There's really not much we can do. I think we weren't greedy in playing out an Enoch Bondkin, having not seen an end hostilities before.
Right.
You know,
seeing
maybe it was a clue that they just traded off their Ponyback Brigade for the creature that can like come back, but I don't think so. I
don't think so either.
You know,
and even then, we would have had the one. We would have been able to outlast it and I guess sort of stem the bleeding, huh?
If we
had the Bondkins
in hand. Yeah, I mean, we could have played it and outlasted 2 times and then not get attacked anymore.
Right.
But it would still be like pretty rough.
Real rough.
I mean, seriously, we drew so many lands in a row. But that's the game, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah, I gotta do the thing.
Then put me on the desktop.
You gotta do all the things.
We'll catch you in the next one.